So I have been contemplating on a quote that I came across a few months ago from Brene Brown, and she was talking about being enough and how the feeling of being enough starts with enough, which means setting in boundaries with the people around you who tend to push your boundaries, who tend to try to stretch you, but not in a good way, but in a way that they might make you feel that you're not enough, that you're not doing enough, that you're not smart enough, that what you're already doing is not enough. And I had a situation yesterday at work with a client. For those who don't know, I am a massage therapist. I work at a clinic. I had a client in the beginning of August who had an appointment. She called 10 minutes before her appointment starts. And she said that she was running late and she would be probably 10 minutes late for her appointment. But because I was still in my working hours, I was able to accommodate her when she came at 7:10. She stayed for 60 minutes. I didn't have a client after her, so we talked about it. And I'm like, yeah, I can still do 60 minutes. I know we are all sometimes running late. She apologized, and yeah, I was able to give her 60 minutes treatment. And I put in my notes that she was late, but we still were able to do her appointment. And fast forward to yesterday when she had another appointment booked with me, and it was at 4 o'clock, but at 4:05 she was not in the clinic yet. And the receptionist, she called her, and the lady responded very quickly. And she said that she was actually sitting in her backyard enjoying the sunshine, and she didn't set up a reminder for her appointment, and that she wants to come to the clinic, but she still wants her 60 minutes appointment. And I started thinking, okay, yesterday was a Saturday and the clinic works till 5 o'clock, so her appointment is at 4. If we finish at 5, we'll be good. I'll be having a few extra moments to clean up the space, write my soap notes, and I will leave. But when she said that she will come and it was 4:05, she might probably come about 4:20, and she still wants her 60 minutes appointment. I said, no, that's not gonna happen because I work till 5 and I don't want to stay past that time. So she was very upset, and she said that she's not coming. Then I told her, okay, then I need to charge you a no-show fee because I'm there and she's not there, and this is what we usually do for no shows. We need to charge that fee. Then she got angry that how come the last time I was able to accommodate her 60 minutes and this time I'm not able to accommodate her 60 minutes. And I know maybe I did made a mistake the first time when I delivered her 60 minutes massage. Maybe that was my mistake on my side, but I thought at that time that I need to please her, right? She's my client and I needed to do what was good for her, but I didn't thought that in the future might backstab me. So anyway, she was angry. She said that she's pulling her file away from the clinic. She's pulling her other members of her family files away, and she won't be coming to our clinic because we do have a poor customer service. I was frustrated in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I felt that I did something wrong, but in matter of fact, I set a boundaries for myself. I took care of myself, and I said enough. And if it was a first time client and if she didn't have any history of being late before, I would have say, hey, listen, no problem, come. I know we are humans. We forget about our appointments sometimes. We don't need to be punished about that, right? We all have busy lives, we all have things happening. I would have understood, but she didn't even apologize. And because she has a history of being late before, I said enough. Enough. Because what I do is enough. I am very proud of myself. And even though I still feel that I did something wrong, I will continue to work on that. But how many times in our life we do things to please others and we don't feel good, even though we go above and beyond for others to make them feel good, we don't feel good. And then on the other side, when we set up our boundaries, initially we don't feel good. We feel that we did something wrong because whole life we were taught, we were forced to please others, to make them feel good, that our needs don't matter, that we don't matter, that we don't deserve the time, that we don't have value. And growing up as piling all the stories where we were shown by others that we're not good enough because we didn't please them, it affects us. And down the road, when you apply for a job or you want to create a business or you are a creator and you want to create art or music or whatever is in your path, you always has this feeling of I'm not good enough. We always have that feeling that we need to please others. And if we don't please others, we're not worthy. If we don't make them feel good, that means that we did something wrong. And actually, we didn't. The only person that we need to please is us. The only person that it's important and need to feel good is me. I am the one who need to feel good. Because if I don't feel good, how am I supposed to show up in the world and make a difference, show example for others? That if I put myself first, then they have the permission to put themselves first as well. And I know this lady was angry. I know she didn't feel good at all yesterday when I told her that, well, I didn't tell her, the receptionist told her that she needed to pay this no-show fee, but it was a lesson for her as well, that we need to keep those boundaries for others. Others are capable to set up these boundaries. She's capable as well. That it's important for her to set up these boundaries as well. And like looking on the other side, if you observe your behavior and be completely honest with yourself, how many times in your life you tend to push other people's boundaries because your needs were not met? And I can admit that happened to me. Yes, if I struggle with something, I tend to push other people's boundaries that I know that they can help me with something, but whether consciously or unconsciously, we do push those boundaries. The work starts with us. If we want to make a change in the world, if we don't like what is happening in the world around us, the change needs to happen with us. We're the one who need to do the work, not others. If there's something that you don't like in other people, start working with you. Start working with your own values and beliefs. Clear the junk, clear the noise, clear the extra things that are not yours. Say enough. I am enough. So there you go.